48 First Alert weather forecast with meteorologist Jeff Desnoyers.
All right, Jeff, 12:17. You see it behind us, just a gloomy day. It has been raining so much today. I can't believe the sky has anything left to give.
You think it'd be tapped out at this point. You know, we've killed that keg already. And unfortunately, more rain could come this afternoon. I'm going to explain why and why we're not quite done with the rainfall for today. Now, you see a lot of cloud cover indicator. Like Gina said, it's very gloomy outside. It is 73 degrees. So we haven't warmed up at all. I mean, the temperatures when I came into work at 2:30 in the morning were around 70 degrees. So you don't have sunshine. The temperature stays stagnant, but that's what's going to change this afternoon. We could get a little sunshine because all that rain that we tracked this morning that caused all those delays and accidents this morning with ponding on the road and reduced visibility, that's all shifting south. And with the rain comes cloud cover, and that cloud cover is going south too. So if you can get into some sunshine, you can quickly warm the temperatures up. When you warm the temperatures up to near 80 degrees, you add a little bit more juice to the atmosphere and you could fire up a few more showers and storms. And we'll be tracking that later today into the evening. So much rainfall since midnight. Now, areas east, not as much, but still some areas picked up an inch of rain. Normally that's a lot, but when you see what happened to the west this morning where we had flash flood warnings at one point in Lauderdale County, some areas picked up 2, possibly 3 inches of rain. Now this is just radar estimated, but still a soaker. And we'll have more possibly later today and tonight. So temperatures right now in the 70s with a few 60s. Again, there'll be a big spike in the afternoon to 80 once we pop some sunshine. And it's still really humid outside with dew points in the 60s to near 70. So anything that does fire up has tremendous amounts of available moisture to bring some heavy rainfall. So through the afternoon hours, whatever rain we had out there moves out. Here's that next burst of rain between 3 and 5. It favors areas south of the river. Areas north of the river, not so much. But this would also put it near Coleman, which is big because rock the south starting to happen today. And obviously any storms that fire up, we'll have to keep an eye on that as the concerts kick off at 3 o'clock. And then by the evening hours, most of the activity is done. One little renegade shower or storm about 8, 9 o'clock, but I'm not buying it. I think we're good at that point. We'll have some fog when you wake up Friday morning. We'll be tracking that together. That may reduce visibility briefly in the morning, but a much better morning commute Friday than it was today. And then once we burn the fog off, we pop some sunshine on Friday, but look at the temperatures. Yeah, we haven't had very many 90-degree days. We'll have one possibly tomorrow. It'll be really close. And if you miss out on 90 tomorrow, you're going to hit 90 plus on Saturday and Sunday when the temperatures take off into the mid-90s. And that's not even factoring the humidity. I have this graphic. It's the feels like forecast. It's what the heat index value will be. I stopped it at 4 p.m. on Saturday. You see a few locations really close to 100. Certainly areas west will be near 100, like in Memphis and Jackson, Tennessee. But then on Sunday, probably a little bit hotter, where the feel like temperatures do get close to 100 in Florence, and 98 in Huntsville, and 97 in Coleman. And yeah, it's going to be the back-to-back hottest 2 days we've had so far this year, and it would be fitting since it's the first weekend of summer, and it will stay hot and humid for much of next week as well. Gina?
All right, Jeff, thank you.